South Bland Street. We hope you can join us. If not, pay attention to the stream. We'd like to have you engage with us. We'll try to do some trivia at some point.
Alan will do some trivia, and I will not know the answers.
That's fine. Oh, here we go. Okay. We'll come up with some trivia at some point.
It's been popular.
The trivia has been popular. It's played okay, depending on the draw.
Interesting there. So the hit from Team Inglis rolled out, and Henderson called a peel. They talked about it as a team for a second. They decided not to play the draw, but to peel their own guard, and so they're definitely looking for a blank here.
And, I mean, quarterfinals, I don't know if Henderson played today. Did they play earlier? I can't remember now.
I think they would have played this morning, their last round robin.
It would have been the 12 game, potentially. Yep. Yes, they did. They played actually against Morrison on sheet 1 at 12.
Oh, yes, it was the all-Scottish.
The all-Scottish game at 12.
Round-robin game, yes.
Yeah, and so maybe just looking to get their legs back under them, warm up a bit, feel the sheet here on sheet 2, and really start to maybe put some rocks in play in number 2.
We're seeing a lot of the same across all the sheets. Only 2 games are in the second end. But not a lot of rocks in play on the other sheets. It's single elimination time.
Well, I think that must be part of it, hey?
Yeah, the nerves, you want to just settle a little bit into the playoffs.
Yeah, you've been playing all week.
Danielle's draw. Oh, it just hung on the back 12.
Okay, you know what? I've been in many games where you say, hey, just a nibble of the 12, and
that's all you need.
That's a nibble. Selena, so far we have 10 people joining us on the stream.
Well, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. If you would like to let us know where you're watching from, we'd love to hear from you. Engage with us. Be a part of the broadcast as much as you can, and we will try to get you engaged in that trivia later in the game.
I'm excited to hear what the question is.
I have to think about what I'm going to ask here. I called a Danielle Inglis game at noon. So I used some of my good Danielle Inglis, Team Inglis trivia at noon. So I'm going to come up with some new stuff.
Oh, I heard a couple things before the game, talking to Team Henderson. There might be a couple fun facts.
There might be some fun facts. We do like fun facts.
And this looks good. Right on the nose. One nice thing for Fay is when Danielle hits this, it's going to be at the back 12. Decently straightforward blank.
I don't know about you, Selena, but whenever I need to throw a blank, I'm always on the nose.
I think that's better than a flash, though. So
it's better than a flash, but that's why I'm back here. One of the many reasons I'm back here, not being able to throw blanks properly.
As long as you try your best.
I always try my best. Doesn't mean it corresponds to results on the ice.
I try not to throw my outturns tight, but they seem to have a mind of their own.
Ooh. We do like a control weight outturn. That's a money shot right there.
That's nicely done from Danielle.
So this is Fay Henderson looking for the blank. Katie McMillan, Haley Duff on the brush, Robin Monroe holding the broom.
It's like the second best way to blank, right? The best is when you just throw it through.
Oh, yeah. That looked tight.
Yeah.
Play the other way.
Gotta get it up. Oh, she's been holding it. Oh, my goodness.
That was right on the beak.
What a surprise.
So, we talk about easy blanks. It might go down as an easy force. for Danielle Inglis. With that in mind, it'll be Fay Henderson with hammer in end number 2, and we'll join you again in just a short second.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Hello and welcome back. Halifax Curling Club here, end number 2 between Henderson and Inglis. Henderson a little tight.
A little tight.
Well, a lot tight.
Yeah, I set her up for that, hey, saying this is a dream blank attempt, and she got it right on the beak.
I mean, I was the one that said I always hit the nose when I try to throw a blank. So Faye and I have something in common there on that one. But with taking the one, it'll be Inglis with hammer. I think I actually said Henderson with hammer. That's my bad. It'll be Inglis having hammer here in end number 2.
Sweepers worked real hard to get that one across the line there for Katie McMillan. Got it right to the center line, though, halfway guard. We've been noticing this week, you've probably been noticing, Alan, we're getting really nice curl. Oh. So those really high guards aren't super useful.
No.
They don't protect much.
No, you do need to, the guard placement is, 1, challenging, and 2, you have to get it tight.
Yeah.
Those soft weight, 12-second, 12-5 hack weight shots really bend late. And have given us a lot of very tempting chases, I suppose. Skips have been tempted into some of those shots.
And this one, getting the overcurl all the way open.
Yeah, just splitting the T line there. Giving Henderson the opportunity and Katie McMillan the opportunity, maybe a little freeze tap here. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, she's saying back line, which usually indicates that she'll get the sweepers to sweep it enough to bump it out. But there's a huge difference in the amount of curl when you're throwing like a draw weight shot versus a through.
Yeah. The last name here, McMillan.
Yeah.
A little famous in the Scottish curling world. Fun fact, we were talking about fun facts earlier. Cousin to Hammy McMillan, another famous Scottish.
I heard also Grant Hardy, which I didn't realize there was a connection.
I didn't realize either.
Yeah,
We're
she
learning.
mentioned also Grant, yeah.
Yeah, so a couple of cousins there. Curling in the genes, obviously, in that family.
Probably a darn good sweeper, too.
Probably, yeah.
And this looks nice. Watch that yellow. It almost gets it out. That's perfect weight.
So, keeps that yellow in the rings. Would say at the club curling level, back 12 foot, very dangerous stone. Kind of forget about it. But
yeah, it's a tripping hazard.
Well, that's true. The tripping hazard is very true. Might as well just remove it. Just pull it, get it out of the way.
I know, but when you don't have last rock, sometimes it's a nice catcher for something, and it.
If you're Danielle, you're hoping you maybe make it count later.
Trying to get to the inside, aren't they?
Little flip low would be amazing.
It's moving. Pretty similar weight that looked close to back line, and
just a hair of an over curl. It didn't get the contact they maybe wanted on the red.
So now the same kind of shot on the other side.
12 seconds being the time hog to hog.
Hog to hog, yeah. You're sticking a stopwatch, starting at one hog line and ending at the other. 12 seconds, so that's typically going to be like a hack to board, probably closer to a hack.
Yeah. Second end here. Sheet's probably speeding up a bit.
Yes.
Getting up to full speed here, and all week I think we've had just lovely conditions.
Yeah, all the players have been really complimentary. I always talk about Adam McKieran, the head ice maker, and his crew. Of course, he doesn't do it alone, but he's the man in charge.
Adam's the mastermind, and you have a fantastic team. I'm not going to get everyone, but I'll try here. Sora, Marilla, Steve, Bernie, Doug. Just a fantastic group of people that help put the ice together for this event.
And that one was just light. Over curled as a result. We're getting a little collection of stones here in the back of the rings.
Looks like a game I'd play.
Control board.
This is Calissa Daly. Wanted to give a shout out to her family watching at home. So thank you to the Daly family for your support.
Board. Lead. Yep. Lead. Middle base. Chest. Yep.
Curling this might be a little more than board. They're not wanting a jam, but they will get one.
Yeah. Tough to make that call at some point. Are you playing it wide and flipping, or are you committing to the original shot call? And
Yeah.
kind of stuck in between there for Danielle.
I don't think that's a man run.
Quickly looking around the rings, sheet 4, Team Purcell taking a 2 in end number 1 over Steele. Team Tremblay taking a 3 in end number 1 over
Saw that.
Team Thompson. Uh-oh.
I think last rock, there's a chance for 3 right back from Thompson, though. Open hit.
This looks like an open hit to respond right back.
A wild game.
Yeah, and over there, St. George with the hammer in 2, but down 2-0. That's a very nice shot.
Yeah, got that yellow squeaked out the back. So Team Henderson sits the single. But those yellow stones are going to be both behind the tee line.
A lot of work to do to bring those yellow stones into play still.
Pardon? Okay, it does come in nicely this way. Just board.
Looking for that nice board weight.
Something that's controllable, sweepable, either straight or on the carve.
And what you and I would play, we'd probably throw more like a control weight. We're just not getting the same amount of accuracy with those different weights. Gotta carve this one though. Might make the little double at the back.
Oh, just a cheeky double.
The only issue is they were trying to roll under, and the shooter rolled a little wide, and so now there's a pretty straightforward double, just a hair low. Low being like center line side of nose.
I suppose you don't need to make the roll under the guard here, Selena, because you'll be below the tee line and potentially give Danielle a freeze, actually. So maybe wanting to be closer to the nose.
We got a sweep to get it to the nose, though. Backing it up.
Don't want to jam.
Watch the sweep there from Fay. And, oof, did they get second shot out of that? I don't think so.
It's close.
They got lucky to get rid of the first yellow one. Almost dead jam that.
Yeah, I'm surprised it popped so far.
Throw a lot of rotation, and the angle it hit at caused the spin. The spin is really what helped that. And some excellent sweeping from the skip. Have to give
we gotta give
for being great sweepers.
There we go.
sometimes.
When they earn it. And Coach Clancy Grandy, formerly of British Columbia, formerly out of Ontario, Canadian content there. To our right, known for high rotation, maybe passing that on to the team here.
to apologize to all the viewers. I had given Henderson hammer all end, which was impossible given the score was 1-0. So they probably figured it out. But
Folks, we're live here. Mistakes are going to happen. Work with us. On sheet 2, you'll be happy to know, the nose hit was made. It is now 3-3 after 2 ends.
perfect.
A lot of games really open, really clean. Not on sheet 8. Rocks in play. They're going after it there. Back on our sheet. Looking to make this double.
Close.
Ooh.
Oh, too thin. That's surprising. It's hard to hit that too thin.
I'm with you. I thought always had at least the backside of that yellow.
So Danielle's taking a look. From our
I think it is us.
From our overhead, I thought, looks like the Inglis Yellowstone. But
I think even if
we're
it's
not close.
Well, even if it's not you, Selena, like coming around the guard, probably the best way to set up your 2.
Yeah, that's the shot regardless.
If that back 12-1 comes into play, that's bonus at this point, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you could try it as a soft if you really felt like it was close and you had an opportunity to kind of tap the red on the last, maybe. But I think at this point, you're using the guard.
Yeah.
If we're behind. Okay.
Tee's a little too heavy, but they got to get it there sweeping wise for line.
14-2.
14-2, top of the button. Still warming up a bit.
Yeah, it's a little slower than we've seen the rest of the week. We were seeing closer to 15 seconds for draws.
Yeah.
Hog to hog.
Danielle was talking to me earlier about the old school timing. 28 seconds for draw.
Oh, the
And I was like,
long times.
man, Danielle, please don't bring that up.
I've never actually used that. I
Neither have I.
know what it is. I know 28 would be very fast ice, and like 23, 24 is slow ice.
Yep. Playing with Hugh Avery and Doyle, I've picked up a little bit of that, but not my preferred method of timing by any stretch.
I would forget to do the second timer.
Oh my god!
The second click.
I don't even know where. How do you
You do it when it stops.
When it stops,
Yeah.
you're like sweeping.
Yeah. Well, no, the skip.
Oh, the skip would do it. Okay. Well, we can't trust the skip with anything. I mean, what are they doing?
So Fay has opted here to play the draw, maybe a little draw tap. The line has to be good, though. They'll have to wait to make sure. But we've seen these jump with the right weight.
On the outside right now. Need this to move.
This looks pretty close.
Oh, what?
No, very nice.
Ooh, it might still be yellow.
Yep, I think it's still yellow, but it's a tappable stone, and if Danielle plays at it, she's going to have her shooter out in the open.
It's true, yeah.
It is. Especially right here. Yeah, especially when it comes in and starts to die.
So she's thinking it's quite gettable. Do you think she's trying to remove it completely, Alan? Like, can you get it all the way through?
I think with like a hack weight, you'd be close. I mean, how much do you think you can see? A half? Thin half?
Yeah, maybe.
Danielle in this whole range, what I've noticed when they throw, they're taking less ice than a lot of teams. They throw a little more rotation, and the stones hold straighter for them. And so,
Yeah, they'll have like a longer carry, you mean, before they start to curl?
Exactly. They've taken, I'd say, 10, 15% less ice than the teams they're playing against. And so I think Danielle can throw a little bit more here, get the carve late, maybe remove that red from play.
They're going early on this one. See if this will work.
Wow.
Oh, Oh, got away with that. That's very nice.
I don't think you could have called it that way, but that's probably perfect.
You heard Danielle saying hard past the guard, and the sweeper stopped. I think they were listening to someone else, which is what they're supposed to do. Supposed to listen to the person in the house.
True. That being said,
except when the skip's throwing.
Except when the skip's right.
But that worked nicely. Got a little ricochet off the back one even, which kind of helps the situation, I think.
Yeah.
Does Fay calling the double?
Yeah, I think it's nose double here, isn't it?
The thrown stone, the shooter will be open, so should still be okay if that back yellow's a counter.
And Danielle's
Could be
played
okay
this
for
whole
two.
end like this back one's theirs.
Yeah.
So nose double, nose back. Hopefully you have your 2.
Let's see.
Curl.
It's a ton of weight.
Across the face. Uh-oh.
Oh, maybe. Well, I think now it's yellow.
Moved the red just a millimeter, didn't it?
Wow, that was
Not how you drew that up, hey,
a
Selena?
little lucky there.
Not sure we loved that. The coach looks a little stressed to our right.
They'll take it.
A double's a double's a double. My first curling coach, Yadranka, aunt by marriage to Carrie Anderson, would tell me a hit is a hit is a hit. And in that case, good enough.
You take the outcome, right?
Absolutely.
So this needs, we think it's for 2.
I think it's for 2.
Last rock in the second, Danielle Inglis. I'll say needs paint, needs like a couple inches of paint.
Paint plus.
Paint plus.
Full paint.
Very good.
That's more than that, or more than enough, and it looks like yellow.
We'll wait for the thirds to confirm.
They pulled them.
Well, we'll update you when we know. We come back.
We'll update you in end number 3. We'll see you in about 30 seconds.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Third end. There we go.
There we go. We're back in the third end. We haven't seen a score put up. We think it was 2 yellow, Selena.
I'm going to put a hopeful, I think it was 2.
We think it was 2.
We'll change that if
we need
the
to.
players post something different.
Yeah.
This is not official.
Danielle and Fay being classic skips. Not their job to post a score. They're not going to post a score. Nope.
Yeah.
We're going to have to wait for a third to do it.
Kira's headed up there. She's going to sweep, so I'm sure she'll post that.
Yeah. Kira, you got to
Her
help.
first jaunt up.
Please, Kira, help us out here. Fay's right there. Literally looking at the numbers.
Maybe. Yes.
Thank you, Fay.
Great job.
Yeah, 2 for an English there.
I do think for some people it's like an etiquette thing. Like you don't want to post the score when it was the other team that scored.
True.
I don't care for that rule or that etiquette, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's important to post the score when there's people watching. So much appreciated.
When I'm in the house, have a hard enough time remembering if I have hammer or not, let alone if I know the score. Might as well put it up to give me the best chance I can.
Are you the one asking your team halfway through the end who has hammer?
I have gotten to my skip stones before. Oh, we have hammer this end. I've been playing it all along.
It's a little nice surprise sometimes.
Well, not when you don't have hammer. Then you're in a spot of trouble.
Fair. Down a single. Henderson with hammer this end. I have that set up right. Yep.
What about half, maybe 3/4 of the stones open on the top of the button there?
Yeah, it's a little deep. So for lead stones, when you're throwing the come around the center guard, not that I want to be picky, but they would have been looking for that to be like half in the 4 foot.
Yep. And so now that gives the opportunity for Cassandra DeGroot to freeze.
Yes.
Right where Danielle's broom is, top of the 4 foot.
Line's looking really nice on this one. If they can get it there for distance. Just across the face, that's a nice freeze.
Well, that's lovely, isn't it?
You can see the problem with that red stone is there's not much of a scoring area right now.
No. Long way to go, but really good setup here. Really good start to an end for Team Inglis. Katie McMillan, the left-handed thrower here. I hadn't noticed that until now. We'll to see even less than from her hack than a right-handed thrower.
I've always wondered, Alan, and I know lots of people talk about this, why we don't just go for a single hack. It would make everybody have to change.
Yeah.
A little bit.
We change other things. We add guards to the guard zone.
We have a and I was going to say we have a no-tick rule.
And there you go. Comes into play.
That's interesting. The Henderson sweeper stopped the red stone. I know Danielle put the rock back, but she could have chosen to leave it as is.
Interesting. You should let the stones come to rest before making a decision. That being said,
it's. I remember the first time I played a game after the no-tick zone was in play, and there was a no-tick violation, and you're so freaked out about the new rule and what to do, and automatically if you're the violating team, you just put it back. And one time I was the non-offending team, and I think my team disagreed with me, but I chose to leave it as it ended. It bit us in the butt later in the end, but I was like, oh, this is, the guards are a little better now.
Yeah.
And it was 2 we needed to steal, I'm sure, so.
I mean, it's hard to know on a lead stone, okay, is this going to be better 6 stones from now or not?
Yeah.
In this situation, I think Selena, I'm curious to hear your thoughts, but the center guard with the freeze, you probably want to put back.
Oh, yes. I'm sure this was a very clear example of one. It's more like if the team who doesn't have hammer really is needing to steal, sometimes they'll want the second guard.
Just looking across the rings here, St. George's picking up a 2. So that game's tied, 2-2 after 2. And Steele getting forced to a single. So they're down 2-1. Purcell in the lead. And they're playing in 4. Oh, no. What a game on sheet 8. Another 3 for Tremblay. It is now 6-3 Tremblay over Thompson after 3 ends of play.
I'm glad I can't see that game right now.
We asked to call it. We were like, let's call that one. I imagine that just being stress.
Nah.
All good. Exciting for the fans, I'm sure.
Something like that.
Maybe not the family members.
The fans, not the fam.
There you go.
So the team is looking at, they don't like the situation with their stone in behind, 2 yellows in front.
Right.
I think they're trying to hit this yellow where the broom is, or maybe just catch a little piece of the other yellow first. Make it double.
Spin out.
Not a lot of room for error here.
You gotta make it good, don't you?
Just trying to get to nose. Will they get a piece? Oh, interesting. I think that worked out pretty well.
I think so.
Preserved the red in the back 12.
Yeah, really nice.
And if Danielle doesn't get Calissa to hit and roll under, the 2 yellows will probably be doubleable.
Yeah, you want maybe 3/4 low here if you're Calissa. Just a little flip underneath that guard, and really in a spot of trouble then if you're Henderson. So you've done a number of games this week, Selena. You've been on the mic a while. I've been on the mic a few games too. Saturday night here, finally. It is loud down here.
It is loud.
It is loud.
Yeah,
Very
I feel
nice
like
shot.
some of the players who are not playing in the tournament anymore, maybe hanging out down here. Maybe. It's a decent viewing area.
Yeah.
Upstairs is a ball too. There's
That's where I was going. Is
seating.
Saturday night at the Halifax Curling Club. Always a good time. Always a good time. Shinova upstairs playing the Celtic tunes. If you're not here yet, still time to get down to 948 South Bland Street and enjoy the atmosphere here. And if you can't come tonight, come tomorrow.
I was gonna say there's a brunch.
Sunday brunch. I think it's $25.
Yep.
You get brunch and 2 drinks, mimosa or a Caesar. Pretty good deal in this economy.
It's not too bad. I pay that for the drinks most of the time.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Especially at brunch.
10 a.m. You gotta buy your tickets online, halifaxcurl.com. Here's the run.
Well, that's lovely.
It's nice. And did they get a corner guard? A corner guard out of it.
Really nice. Feel like you and I we're here having a good time. We're enjoying this game of curling. There is some phenomenal shot making. Like, it has been through 2 ends of play, 2.5 ends of play. Just absolutely spectacular.
That's why these guys are in the quarterfinals, of course.
Absolutely.
You don't get here easily. They played out of pool play. 6 teams per pool, and only the top 3 advancing.
2 teams with a bye, 12 teams total in the playoffs. And is going to stick around to sit 2.
They didn't really want to roll out there. They wanted to keep some separation with the Yellowstones. I think chance here.
So do you think you're leaning to a blank if you're Henderson, or are you trying to get near that corner guard, force a miss, and still set up your 2?
I think you got it. You're pretty far away from the guard, so they're going for the double, and I would agree for Robin.
Very nice.
Just makes it
Just a casual double.
pretty simple.
Just toss her down the sheet, no problem.
Really well done. I think if you made like the roll behind the guard, you're behind the tee line, you're probably going to get forced. So keeping their eyes open to the blank here.
Odd end. I know it's early,
Yep.
but you don't want to score an odd end.
I want to score every end.
Well, I mean, if you can.
Can't always have that.
No.
So if it's not a good opportunity to get 2, well, carry it forward.
There you go.
Hard. Keep going.
Can't roll out. Nope.
There we go.
Good
sweep from Cassandra just to keep that in play.
Yeah. Danielle Inglis, second time at the event here in 2022.
Oh, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and back here 2024. A fantastic team. Just lovely personalities. So positive. Great to have them around the club. Happy they're back, and hope they come again.
Yeah, and they're getting ready. They represented Ontario at the Scotties last year.
I was there.
Oh, were you?
I was in Calgary. Absolutely. On the stream, about 100 people on the stream. If you were in Calgary, if you're in another Scotties, let us know. But yeah, I was there in Calgary. Watched Danielle and all the other teams.
Robin had a great double and then unfortunately just over curled on the hit and stay. Do we think that's in? Looks out to me.
Looked out.
Yeah, I like this thinking.
Yeah.
Like half open's almost better, hey, Selena?
Yeah, the thinner it gets hit, the more angled it's going to go out the side. So you leave a piece open and try and get a stuff.
Yep, absolutely.
I think if that were in, Danielle would be
I still think her hair
thinking of hitting it. So maybe not seeing as much curl inside out as we've been seeing all week.
No.
As Danielle gets ready to throw her draw. First of the skip stones here in the third.
All right. So
I don't know. I've commentated a lot on sheet 8. I wonder if it's the same here on sheet 2. Coming off the center line, away from center line, lots of curl.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. I just think when there's a little bit of hang before the center line, and so I've been finding on the sheet when you're out toward the edge of the forefoot, you're getting more curl early. Like it actually curls more the little bit wider you're taking.
Interesting.
top 4. Top 8.
Weight sounds good.
Top 8.
Top 8's a nice line call, or a nice weight call.
Rock.
They're being patient, waiting for that curl. Called top 8, but this is not a top 8 weight.
This is back 8.
It's a little heavier than they thought. Surprising.
Carried on him.
Buried though.
Yeah. Also interesting, like coming across center, I've personally seen the weight come off a little bit. Seen a lot of like back 4 T's become top 4, top 8. That one really carried.
Top 8.
Fay and Robin were originally looking at hitting the yellow on the intern side, but I think that's pretty buried from the hack.
I'm pretty much right behind that
Yeah.
guard. I think you're pretty close to it, well. Not something I'd be happy with sitting in the hack.
No.
Trying to play the intern here. The freeze is really nice. Like tap, great, but even if you just sit there, isn't it? Not too bad.
I don't even know that they need to be frozen to it. They could be top 8 foot. That stone's in the back 12.
As long as you're shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, shot is very
Yeah,
important.
as long as you're shot. Great point, Selena. Back 4 is the call. This is not curling, hey? Trying to get it to move now. Haley Duff.
Made contact, but that was through weight. Too heavy.
Yeah. Opportunity for Danielle to sit 2 and get another force.
I think nose is okay. Nose, I don't think there's a double on the yellows.
You notice have to go like what? Super thin underneath and pop the yellow up over the top? I don't even know if that's there. Like, no, I think it always jams, doesn't it?
Yeah, good situation for Team Inglis.
Yeah.
So they're not thinking this is going to bust too hard. Control weight.
God, they've seen a couple draws here now. The draws were pretty straight.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm sure they're feeling as confident as you can. They understand this path. A little bit of panic.
Just have to be patient. Interesting. Danielle wanted that to be carved, but smart to ignore her. As much as it's frustrating.
To your point earlier, there's a reason you listen to the person in the house.
Yeah. It's such a panicking feeling, though, like when you know it's going to hold for a bit and then curl.
You know it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 stones back, 12 foot, not really an opportunity to blank. So Fay Henderson broomed down here for the draw. Needs full 12 foot, bite of the 8's great. Would love to put this on the pin, get some confidence and draw weight for later to get her single and tie the game.
Needs a little better than full 12. Got to bite the 8 foot to be sure. Sweepers have not looked up. That is grinding. Can they get it to bite the 8? It's close.
Good enough.
That's enough.
Just enough.
Good enough for a single to take us to a tie after 3-2-2.
And we'll be back for end number 4 just after the Okay. Hello. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Selena. My apologies. Whoa, goodness gracious me.
We'll let you wet your whistle there, Alan. We're back. Henderson, Inglis, quarterfinals of the Stu Cells 1824 Halifax Classic here in Halifax. And we get an extra hour overnight, don't we?
Ooh, I don't know about overnight.
Oh.
Sounds like the bars are going to be open for another hour.
Oh, yeah, fair. I'm thinking of when I have to get up in the morning.
Yeah, I promise you I'll be back for the 10 a.m. draw.
Alive and well.
Well. I'll be here. So, end number 4, 2-2 game. Danielle Inglis with the hammer. We're going to get into some trivia here.
All right, let's have at it.
Trivia question, Selena, for you and for the stream. Anyone is welcome to participate. We encourage you. We want to hear what you think on this one. So, the other day, the first trivia question of the spiel was, who played in the 2007 Canada Winter Games?
2007?
2007. And the answer, Jamie Sinclair playing lead for rink Rachel Holman.
Oh.
On that team, playing third, was Lynn Kreviazik. Give me some leash here. Lynn then played in the 2011 Pepsi Ontario Junior Curling Championships.
Take a walk, it's ready.
Who,
15-2.
and the hint is they're here, was on Lynn's team winning that 2011 Ontario Junior Curling Championship. So,
Okay.
think about it.
They're
I have
from
a couple
Ontario. They're likely from Ontario all along.
I can give you a couple. We'll give some hints.
Trying to think of anyone that's moved here
We're going
from
to
Ontario before guessing someone on one of these two teams.
It's not on necessarily. Well, okay. Then we'll give some hints
Well, there
later.
was Duncan and Inglis. I'm just mean the Ontario teams who played in this.
Yep. No. So we'll give the chat some time to chime in. By the end of the end, we'll get the answer. I'll try to give some hints. We have 105 people. Hopefully, between 107 of us, we can figure it out. Now, meanwhile, curling's happening. We got ourselves an end setting up here.
Absolutely. High center. That's from Team Henderson. A little higher than they would have liked, but they'll use it. A nice come around from the Inglis lead, Cassandra de Groot. And then a nice freeze. And so here we go.
And on.
Really running. 5
It's a nice start to the game, honestly, for Team Inglis. They didn't mean to force. They thought it was going to be a blank in the first, but they got the force and then scored 2 and then forced again in the third. So the hammer's been flipped. Team Henderson started with the hammer,
14-6.
but now they're tied without.
So a little wide there and 3 feet, maybe 4 feet heavier than Danielle would have wanted, but does tuck a piece. And tricky for Henderson to make use of that stone on the tee line, isn't it? Like it's a tricky little freeze.
Yeah, they can't see the whole thing.
Can't be light on it, can you, Celine?
Can't be light, can't be heavy. Heavy would
Well, you just got to make it.
fly by. It's one of those shots, right?
Yeah.
Not a lot of room for error.
Whenever I play these fine folks, I find that you just got to make it. And I don't make it enough to be competitive. Hence,
Not why you're playing in the quarterfinal of the women's division.
Well, hence why I'm back here. Don't make enough.
Katie McMillan sweeping to try and get something out of Haley Duff's shot. Just heavy.
Disaster, I think.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate.
Do you like hit and roll to the 12-foot here?
I think you got to roll away. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to give a double back, eh? I mean, if you make the roll, like inside, isn't that tempting?
Yeah, it's tempting,
Yeah,
but
come down.
there's a lot of a pocket you could set up too, right? If you ever rolled and kind of chipped that yellow sideways.
Yeah.
There. He gives it there. A little bit of roll.
You almost force the other team into making a good freeze at that point, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about just drawing and taking away the freeze that they feel like Henderson's inevitably going to play.
Yeah.
Looking at a straight draw now.
It is precise. Yeah.
So we do have someone on the chat, Maddie, chiming in. Emma Miskey was on that 2007 Canada Winter Games team. But we are now looking at for the 2011 Ontario Juniors team.
If they draw here,
2011 Ontario Juniors team. Lynn Kreviazik was on the team.
yeah.
I
And
was at that championships. My brothers played in that.
In Ontario?
Oh, no, not in Ontario. It's at the Nationals.
At the Nationals.
About the Ontario?
At the Nationals.
Oh,
This is just
sorry.
the Ontario. Sarah Wilkes, also on the team in the 2011 Ontario Juniors that won. It would have been at the Nationals. This team won and would have been
Lynn
there.
Kreviazik, Sarah Wilkes. Oh my God, I don't know. Ontario
And Laura
Junior.
Crocker. They would have been at Nationals.
Laura Crocker.
Laura Crocker. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There's your hints. Would have won Ontario, been at Junior Nationals with your brothers.
Too old. Allison Kreviazik would have been too old.
Too
right?
old. No, Allison wasn't on the team. So they opt here for the hit and flop away.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Don't
Oh
think
no,
we're
hit
gonna-
and flop under.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
10-1. Yeah.
Danielle's saying that's fine too. Selena,
Yeah, I don't think they wanted that, but
that was pretty
that's what
good.
we got.
That's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. Like you kind of got to make this draw, don't you? Is Peel any good?
Oh, you told the person's here.
Yeah.
Thinking of people who aren't here.
No, the person is here. The person is here. The person is not listening to me. They are within earshot.
I'll leave that for the fans.
The person is within earshot is actually on the camera right now.
I would not have guessed.
No,
That's a
right?
good one.
I'd come up with some good trivia. We haven't had a guess yet on the stream. We're up to 125 people listening to us. Oh,
Someone get it?
okay. Well, I got someone commenting that as long as the ice speed was 13.5 seconds, Alan would never miss. Referring to the fact that I'm almost always heavy on my draws.
That's not a teammate of yours, is it?
Must be. I don't know who else would know. Now, after that nice roll underneath, looking for a straight draw into the pocket, I think.
This is what we talked about. I think I missed 2 shots. Is this Haley's second? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. We've been chatting. We've been having a good time.
So we said if Team Inglis plays into the center area, they're really going to be forcing Team Henderson into a freeze.
And you can't be light here. McMillan, Monroe, trying to drag this.
Oh, it's a little light. Still a good position, though.
That's not terrible, is it? You can use that. Hard for Inglis. Maybe you could get low side.
Get under.
Push that red.
That's
You really
straightforward tap.
Yeah, you have to. Okay, the stream is catching up. The stream knows the answer. The stream knows the answer.
You gave so many hints.
I did give a lot of hints. The hints were there. The answer.
I needed them. I never would have guessed that.
The answer is still not listening to us. Does not know we're talking about her. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that's nice.
That's very nice.
This is game on, Team Inglis.
Yeah. Dialed in. Do you have to peel? Because if you, well,
Henderson doesn't have hammer though. I think you're just giving an opportunity to split and spread those yellow rocks around, which would favor Team Inglis.
And if you peel, and Danielle doesn't elect to spread out, she can make the guard tighter and better.
True, but then.
You're running.
Oh, if Danielle plays the center guard.
Yeah, if Danielle then decides to play the center guard, because she's sitting 3. This is a tricky shot. Like, Robin really has to make this good.
You think they can keep the shooter around?
You gotta hope, eh?
Got a curl.
That's not a bad result.
Oh, it's pretty good actually. Makes contact with the back 4-foot stone and
unlocks a bit. Yeah.
That red's pretty protected right now.
It's not. Yeah, because there's a little about 1 stone wide port that it might go through. Tricky shot.
Yeah.
A lot of jam possibilities.
Hard to hit it at the right angle to get through that. Just give quick score updates in the St. George and Quillian game. Quillian up 3-2. Maybe a different score than that. That's after 3. They're playing the 5th.
Yeah.
You talked about the big score of 3 for Tremblay in the 3rd. Thompson only able to respond with a single in the 4th, so they trail 6-4 without hammer.
Yeah.
And in the Steele Purcell game, I think we only have 2 ends posted, but they're playing the 4th. I think a blank in the 3rd, so the score remains 2-1 for Purcell. Purcell with hammer playing 4.
T-line so that when it hits it kind of bounces and goes.
Okay. So here we are. Electing to play on the yellow-red combination, I think.
I think so. And a little bit high side, broom side on the yellow, and spin it back, and should shoot that red out toward
the 12-foot.
Now that we're not looking at it on the screen right now, so it'll make more sense in a few seconds.
Look at it as this rock from Kira comes down. Just back 4. Little tap.
Getting to nose.
Oh, look at this.
Okay, that's great. 13-8.
Do you ever like driving the yellow or the red into those yellows with weight?
Yeah, I just
Or do you just like
don't know how much weight you could play and you'd risk spinning off. I think it's got to be a tap weight.
you hit what you can see with a bundle, bang bang? But I think the call they've gone for is like a basically draw weight tap freeze.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think that protects the red pretty well if you can get it in between those two yellows that are
Yeah.
shots 1 and 2. This is a really important shot here for Robin Monroe.
Yeah.
Going really hard for line here. It is diving at the top yellow.
Right on the nose isn't bad.
Oh, they get shot out of it. Just
That being said, the fact that it's behind the tee line, Selena, if you hit what you can see of that right yellow.
About ripping into there.
Ooh, or that.
yeah, I
That's
like that
fun.
thought a lot.
That's really fun.
I don't know that you can hit it enough to do a lot of action on the second yellow, just because the weight you'd have to play.
But you can get stuff
a lot
moving,
of curl.
can't you?
That into there. Same weight that you just played.
Okay, so not playing weight.
This is a chip shot.
Yeah. This is Kira Brunton. The third for Team Danielle Inglis. Danielle asking me before the game to give a shout out to Clive, which is her dog,
Dog?
the Great Dane.
Oh yes, Great
A
Dane.
big Great Dane. Clive has a Instagram star Clive.
Popular.
Clefty Clive, if you'd like to follow him. Apparently quite popular on Instagram, Clive is.
I heard. I don't know who on Team Henderson has a dog or two dogs to talk about too.
We got Jet and, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the other name.
Kiwi the pug.
Jet and Kiwi.
Oh, look at that nice shot.
Lovely. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, beautiful chip shot there.
Lovely
Kira
throw
Brunton.
from Kira. We're talking about dogs. Kira's making shots. My goodness.
That was very nice.
So we're into skip stones. Danielle sitting 3 with hammer.
Yeah.
Oh baby.
The hammer's been flipped.
Yeah. You really want to make this. You just threw it. Robin just threw this, I should say. Tap freeze.
Yep.
Gets you out of a
That's all
lot of
I
trouble.
have. I
Gets you-
think we'll often look at in-offs and other. I mean, there's something on the other side, but
Round the horn.
yeah, this is probably the more
Technically, it's there.
makeable shot.
Round the horn on your last, maybe. Oh my goodness, we have James chiming in that Jet and Kiwi are watching the stream.
Oh, hi boys. I'm assuming they're both boys. I think
no.
Kiwi might be a girl.
Yeah, there's the male and a female there. They're 3 hours ahead. It's
Okay.
late. They're in Scotland. It's late. Jet and Kiwi, though, chiming in. They're watching. Thank you, James, for letting us know. They are awesome pugs, and they are watching. This is wide, unfortunately. Try to get to the back one.
Yeah, change of tactics. But
Oh,
the jam,
no. Yeah.
just a little too much broom for the weight.
Yeah.
I'll point out I have a dog named Jet also.
No way.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And I learned that named Jet for the exact same reason.
Jet Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Mine's a Jetson. I thought, I'll
Be creative.
give him something that gets shortened to Jet. And there's another curler, Julia and Travis Coulter. Their dog's name is Jet also.
Oh my goodness, very popular
Yeah.
name. Okay.
Who knew?
Now 136 people on the stream now.
We're
138.
awesome to have people following along. We love it.
Oh, and again, That's Jet and Kiwi. We got Clive,
Hey,
hopefully
you gotta
watching.
add 3 more four-legged friends watching.
Oh, four-legged friends. You're correct. Yeah. Let us know if your four-legged friends are joining the stream. Let us know their names. Jet,
Find,
Kiwi, Clive. Who else?
Cats like curling because there's like
Oh, my cat loved
it's
curling.
like a clear, like the white sheet, and then like things kind of move.
You can bat around the rocks on the screen. Yeah.
It's ideal cat sport.
Absolutely.
And have you seen the memes about cat curling where they put the cats on the rocks? Not for real, but like
Like the
it's like
beavers
a
kind of
internet thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I've not seen. I should
They just
check that out.
Put fake cats on the rocks, and then
Oh, amazing.
it's funny.
That is pretty.
You gotta see it.
I need to check it out. I need to check it out. Maybe someone can link us in the chat. Give me a link to some cat curling videos.
curling.
Yeah.
That's what
Now-
we're really here for.
Oh my God, yeah. Now, sitting 3 with the hammer. Danielle Inglis, I think, was looking to jam another stone in the forefoot there.
Oh
Selena.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your best defense is a good offense in this case. I think just laying another one in. There's in-offs that
The
Fay
in-off
Henderson
is,
will have, but
the in-off is like all you got, isn't it?
yep.
You could draw this side, left-hand side as we look at it. Nuzzle in there.
Yeah, it's essentially cutting Team Inglis down. There's another tap on the red as well.
Yeah, just right there as I point at it. You could make this.
I think the red tap just
Yeah.
got taken away though.
Yeah. No, this side.
Yeah.
Bam, bam. Yeah. We need the telestrator. Next year, we're getting the telestrator.
Lasers. Can we just shoot lasers on the ice? The players won't notice, I'm sure.
Okay. As we finish end number 4 here, the trivia question was, who was playing with Lynn Kreviazuk and Sarah Wilkes and Laura Crocker at the 2011 Pepsi Ontario Junior Curling Championship? Who was playing with Sarah Wilkes, Laura Crocker, and Liv Kreviazuk at the 2011 Pepsi Junior Curling Championship? That's the trivia question.
Oh, she's heard us now.
Now she's heard us. Now she's paying attention. We had a few answers on the stream. Maddie and Paul both getting that. Clancy Grandy, coach of Team Henderson, was at that 2011 Pepsi Junior Curling Championship. So, coach of Team Henderson here. We love the trivia question. I think enjoying it. We're not sure, though. It's hard to tell. From Burlington, Ontario. If you're from Burlington and listening in, let us know.
All I can think of is the coat factory, but isn't that a U.S. thing?
Clancy representing BC on a couple of Scotties. So if you're watching from BC,
I took away Faye's shot too soon. Sorry, everybody.
uh-oh.
She still has one shot. It's a difficult one.
Is she
It's
playing the
around
little
the
tap
horn.
roll, or is she playing the
Is it
in-off?
tap roll?
I don't know. Oh, no, this is weight. This is weight.
Yeah, she's going big weight.
Big in-off.
This was negative ice, so they got to get it out.
Back it up.
Watch this spin. Oh, wow.
Really
Nice shot.
Very nice.
I feel like that's underappreciated in the room here. That was a very good shot.
No taps? No taps? No? Okay, never mind. People down here having too much fun.
So,
Can you get low
That
side of the
big?
draw?
that big end
Averted.
kind of
We're really only going for 2.
take the wind out of the sails of Team Inglis here.
Yeah.
Like end saver. Like that could have been a 4.
This is for 2.
Yeah.
I don't think that red ever pops back far enough to be fourth shot. So
For that, you know.
big success there, Fay Henderson. Great shot.
That was lovely. Could have played. They were talking about the little tap roll.
Like that.
Ended up going with the in-off and getting a great result.
Yeah.
Curling's tough on the head, Alan. Sometimes you
Have the line there where you
feel like maybe you're going to get a 4 and then a 2. A difficult 2 feels tough.
Yeah.
This is pretty
But it's nice to be throwing, knowing you have a single point. This is just for
Little
that
bit
bonus
easier.
second.
playing for the body team.
Let the sweepers take it.
Yeah, you can hear Danielle talking through that. It's speedy. It's a good spot on the sheet. They're throwing the draw, trying to get the tap. Everyone's on the same page.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a team shot. Classic curling shot.
Ooh. Okay, I got a second trivia question for next end.
It's looking good if they can get it by the top one.
It's going sideways.
Oh, and they did.
Wow.
Good for 2.
Wow. Danielle Inglis saying, you know what, Fay? You can throw an in off. And I'm just going to make a pistol draw for 2.
They'll lead 2 points after 4.
4-2, Inglis. Henderson having hammer in 5.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
No. Okay, hello, and welcome back. Selena, Alan, we're here. 1824 Stu Sells Halifax Classic. It is the 7th annual men's competition brought to you by Steel Subaru. It is the 4th annual women's competition brought to you by Neon Train. We are excited to be here for our quarterfinal draw Saturday night. It's the East Coast party. She Nova is upstairs playing music. The Oysters, they're all gone. We ran out. That's how popular they were. We have deals on Gahan beer. We have deals on Colliding Tide sodas. We have all sorts of good fun. We hope you can join us at 948 South Bland Street. If not, you know what? We know we got about 150 people on the stream. Thank you for joining us. We
Watch
appreciate
from
you.
home. Especially, it's a little bit of a long flight for those who are 3 hours ahead.
3 hours ahead
So
or
we
an hour
understand.
behind. Now, last end we had a trivia question involving Clancy Grandy. I have a second trivia question involving Clancy Grandy.
She's going to love you.
I don't know about that. I don't think she's listening to me at all. Clancy Grandy qualified for her first Ontario Provincial Women's Championship in 2015. She, in 2015, made it to the semi-final of that Ontario Provincial Championship. Who did she lose to in that semi-final? And the hint, the person is at this Halifax Stu Sells Classic. So we'll let
Might have been Sherry Madaw.
We'll let the chat have some time. You think about it.
That's my guess.
Your guess is Sherry Madaw? Okay.
Yeah, Sherry, she had one Scotty's appearance in the 20-teens.
She was a alternate for Rachel Holman in 2011. That was her last Scotty's appearance.
Oh, really? How?
Yeah. No.
That makes me feel so old.
We had a Sherry Madaw trivia question the other day because we had Sherry and Teresa Breen coaching.
Ah.
Yeah. 11 combined Scotty's appearances for Sherry and Teresa. Very successful couple.
Not none. That is not
That's
none.
more than me. I've been to 2 Scotties as a spectator. Not even. They've been to 11 as players.
It's a little harder to get to that way
Well,
as players.
yeah, a little bit.
Just a tad.
Just a tad.
You just had to pay the bill.
Well, a lot of fun. So, the question this end, who... Clancy Grandy made her first Ontario Scotties Tournament of Hearts appearance in 2015, made it to the semifinal. Who did she lose to in the 2015 Ontario Scotties semifinal? Now,
Keep going. Go. Get it past it.
Meanwhile, while I'm joking about trivia questions, we have curling going on. Selena?
We've got a classic setup.
Uh-oh.
Corner guard for the team with hammer, Team Henderson. But being distracted by a couple Inglis rocks in the center, on the center line.
Please.
Danielle had you were on that game, Alan, right? Danielle had a pretty bad pick earlier today. Like a really bad pick on
a really
hit.
bad pick, yeah. I mean, that was basically hit a sandy beach.
Yeah.
Went sideways on
Just
it.
hearing her say, please clean.
Please keep a broom
I
down.
have a feeling that's why.
If I would love it if my skips asked me to please clean. Normally I get asked to make a 1 to 3. And that's just not possible.
Or the infamous, don't even clean. It's so heavy. Don't even clean.
Right off.
Yeah.
Right off. Get the cigar ash.
It's a few decades ago, I guess now. Huh?
Ooh, probably more than a few, hey?
I don't know if it's been as long as we think.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, nice to clip
Yeah.
both
Good.
yellow stones there.
Good result.
Chip that one yellow in, but keep the corner guard. Danielle can't really ignore that stone in the top 12 foot. She'd love to peel the guard up
I don't
too.
love it because they filled it up and then have a run free. Yep. You mean even if you rip it out of there, that's fine.
Good explanation.
Yeah,
Why are we here? Danielle's got us.
got us covered.
Yeah.
It's good thinking though. It's you have to play somewhat defensive. You're up 2, and it's real easy to give a 2 or a 3 back.
Kevin Daly on the stream saying, Danielle, very polite. Asking for a please.
Oh, please. So polite.
So polite.
Yep. Keep moving.
I don't get the impression that she's anything but
No.
in general.
No, she's lovely. Like we said earlier, second time here at the event. Hopefully, we see her a few more times. Love to have her back and the whole
It helps
team.
when you qualify. Usually
It does.
you come back when you make the money round.
Yeah, no, that's
There's a
pretty
cash
fair.
deal.
In my curling career, normally I don't want to qualify for Sunday. Normally I want Sunday off so I can relax and go to work on Monday, but I guess a little different.
One of my favorite spiels had a little hiatus during COVID, but it's back. It's just a fun one weekend mixed bond spiel,
Windsor?
and it's in Windsor.
It's the Windsor mixed. Shout
And
out.
you play for stuff from a well-known home improvement store.
Oh my goodness, yes. We do love the Windsor mixed here at the
very,
Halifax
very
Curling
fun.
Club. Never had the opportunity myself. I've always wanted to go.
Heard about it. Oh man,
Need a team? Need a member this year? You full
I
up?
have no idea.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Maybe Selena and I play the Windsor mixed together this year.
We'll steamroll everybody, but
I don't
we
know
would
about
have to
that.
play Sunday to get in the prizes.
Oh,
That's
God.
the problem for you.
No. I do some of my best work on Sunday. It's just I don't want it. I don't want it.
I see. Well, if you really need a weed whacker,
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
I know
I thought
what
you were
you should
referring to me
do
as playing second.
in February 2025.
I am a weed whacker at the second position. Just granite weeds in the guard zone.
This is nice. Team Henderson played the corner, may as well use it. They're going to have to deal with 2 of those yellows to get that one. Or sorry, only one of those
Only
yellows
one.
to get that to count.
That's as buried as you could make it. Like as deep and as buried, but it is second shot, which is nice.
Yeah, they'll have a chance just with the peel. I don't think Danielle called the
Maybe this is straight peel.
run here, just straight peel. So they'll have a chance to hit and roll. Sit 2. Team Inglis, they're just going to want to get a double at some point. Oh, maybe she's looking.
Into their own.
Oh.
That's fine. I agree.
Game of pinball sometimes.
Paul just letting us know on the stream that Homan stole in the 10th end to win the Pan Continental.
Stole in the 10th. I saw they were tied after 6. Thank you for the update.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. Sorry if anyone was... actually, I should have said spoiler alert first. Hey, my bad.
They probably would have seen it in the comments, I guess.
Yeah, well, I guess that's public too, so maybe I'm off the hook. But maybe I should have said
They're safe.
Spoiler alert first. Rachel Homan winning the Pan Continental with a steal in the 10th end.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Rachel. Subject or adjacent to some of the trivia.
I was going to say, did she win the Ontario Scotties that year?
15 probably.
Yeah.
We should check that out.
17? 15?
All of them.
17.
Was she Canada? That's the only question we're asking. Was there a third place game? There must have been. On the men's side, did Brad had to play in the third place game?
Yes, they were unsuccessful.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, spicy take. Maybe they needed some better sweeping. Oh, whoops.
We just get cut. We just got cut.
I think so.
We've lost.
Well, we'll just keep going.
Hey, we can ask the folks online.
Yeah, can you
Those
still
that
hear
are
us?
watching, we've lost our sound, but if you can still hear us, could you just shoot us a little note?
Okay. He can hear us. So, we're still here.
Great.
We're flying blind. We're doing the best we can.
All right.
We're going for it here. Talking about going for it, we have Robin Monroe asked to be playing a come around these yellows on the edge of the 8-foot. Big sweep here from Haley Duff and Katie McMillan.
Oh, and they got it by.
What a lovely shot, eh?
They actually almost bumped that far enough to sit 3. But I don't think much of a choice here for Danielle.
Hit the open or play the run back?
I think hit the open.
Hit the open?
Yeah. Did you play the run back?
I need a...
That's a dicey
They're
shot.
2? They're sitting 2.
Yeah, red's sitting 1 and 2. Play
Yeah,
the
you
run
probably
back
hit the
and
open, don't you? You hit the
hit
open.
it too high and you might end up giving up a 3.
Yeah, you never want to give up a 3 here, do you?
Not so much. That would be unacceptable.
So as Danielle sets up here just in front of us, sort of go back to that trivia question. So, 2015, answer to our first trivia question was Clancy Grandy. Okay. In 2015, Clancy Grandy made the semifinals at the 2015 Ontario Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Who did Clancy Grandy lose to in that semifinal? Selena, what's your guess?
I was so far off. And they're here.
They are here.
I feel like it must be Danielle.
It is not Danielle Inglis.
All right.
Couple of people on the stream getting it right. It was Sherry Madaw.
What? That was my first guess.
You were right.
I thought you said I was wrong, and it was.
No, I just had to throw you off. I just had to throw you off. Clancy, I don't think is my biggest fan right now.
I'm just annoyed that I was right.
I successfully threw you off.
Wrong.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. So, Danielle hitting the open. Fay Henderson looking to do the same.
This should be straightforward if Fay can hit and stay. I don't think Danielle will have much. She might have a big hit and roll, but hard to get shot out of that.
This is wide.
This has to curl.
Has to curl a long way.
Uh-oh. My goodness, had to work hard just to get that out of the rings. And it didn't even make it all the way out. Yeah.
That's pretty scary.
They can hear us. No. But everybody else can.
Yeah, they can hear
Yeah, you gotta play.
So for Danielle, maybe time now to look at that run.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. We're in an interesting spot.
I know they're a little worried because there could be a jam on that back yellow. She wouldn't want to
I'll throw like an 8.
curl a little too much and jam on her own yellow, but a little bit high.
I want to hit it just like
Should be able to sit a couple. Might even get a double on the reds.
I'm thinking right about there. It's gonna curl up maybe a hair.
So it looks like they're going for it.
That must have been fun.
And if they're explaining everything well,
Okay, 8.
and you can hear that, great. We cannot, so sorry if we're talking over everybody. So this has to be pretty close to where the broom is to make it. Expect pretty big weight here. It's tight ice. Up 2.
Yeah.
Chance to force.
Well. Yeah. Yeah. Yes! Yes!
There it goes. Gotta keep it high side. Oh, got a little unlucky on that bump on the yellow and just pushed her own rock far enough out so that the red Henderson stone is shot stone on the side of the 12-foot. Fay Henderson will have a shot for 2 after an interesting end. So many rocks in the 12-foot. Not a lot going on in the middle of the sheet this end.
Just a little bit more than I gave.
So she'll need to touch the 8-foot to be good for the second. And hopefully tie this game up. And see what the sweepers think. Might be a little hot. They're just waiting for it to take that curl. It should grab. There it goes. But it's not light. Don't know if Danielle can get that all the way back to the 12-foot. So it'll stop just in time. Good for 2 points. And now, once again, we have a tie game, 4-4. We will catch you back in the 6th end.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Asked both the stream and hello and welcome back to the 1824 Halifax Classic. Just making sure that everyone can hear us there as we get into end number 6. Danielle Inglis with the hammer after a 2 from Fay Henderson in end number 5. My name's Alan Aaronholtz. I'm here with Selena Tapson. Selena looking around the rings. Guess what? End number 5, Kendall Thompson taking a steal 1.
I saw that.
Bring it back.
Still down a single.
Still down, but bringing it back to within a single. Big steal there.
Do we have any other updates across the sheets?
We're looking
too?
at Quillian Quillian, getting it right, thank goodness. Up 4-3 on St. George, and after another blank at end 5, it is still 4-2 Team Steele over Purcell. Sans Purcell now probably having landed in Ontario on his way to St. Catharines.
That's a big deal. I didn't see that score.
We got to fight through the bodies here.
That's a steal of 3 for Steele.
Yeah,
there
big
was a blank
steal of
in the
3.
Third. Purcell's team blanked the third, and huge steal.
It's basically full contact here to see the scores through all the bodies.
Yeah, we've got very tight and interesting games for our quarterfinals here as all these teams vie to make it through to the semis. On the women's side, our 2 teams are playing to meet Team Black tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Team Black minus Christina Black.
I was told very politely I wasn't allowed to sub. I asked Jill if she'd like me to throw, and she said no.
They prefer you behind the glass, do they?
I guess so.
15.
That's probably being nice.
Fight already.
The other women's game, Quillian St. George, they are vying to play Team Morrison tomorrow at 10 a.m. So Morrison and Black, the 2 teams that made it through to the semis. And we have an update on sheet 8, the men's game. There was another steal.
Single?
Of a single. Tied.
So Kendall Thompson giving up a 3, getting forced, and then steal to tie the game at 6. Good game over there. Over here on our feature sheet, we have ourselves an end setting up. This is going to crash on the top one, though. So, wide open after the spill, and you have Danielle Inglis the opportunity to nose, hit, and sit to.
It's really one of those games, eh? The team with Hammer seems to have something going on.
Yep.
As we play.
There you go.
We have a guest announcer. Yep. We have Rob. We're tapping on Rob. We're bringing. Whoa. Kira. Yep.
So here you go. Cassandra DeGroot making the nose hit. Red through the back, and Inglis sitting 2 here in the second stones.
It's well done. It's early in the end, but nice for the team with Hammer, for Team Inglis to have 2 stones in the top 12 foot. It's really hard to ignore them for Fay. Hard to come around them. You just saw her indicate maybe draw, but there's a lot of tap backs available if she tries that.
Whatever Adam says.
So talking about getting on the low side of that stone doesn't do. There's no like awesome option here.
Doesn't that go over the top? Like there's no. It's a real skinny double.
They might punch it back a little bit.
Draw around everything. No? Selena, do you like that?
Oh, such a wide draw to the side 4, and then it's totally raisable.
Intern side.
Oh, the intern side. Yeah, that's there.
It's there. Coach, what do we think? Wide intern draw?
I just think it's a tie game. You don't really want to leave options to have Yellowstones in the rings.
Just a hair. Yeah, it's like everything is.
Coach still upset. The coach likes the hit and roll, which I think is what the broom's down for. Coach is happy.
I agree, Alan. It's a tie game. You don't really want to leave those Yellowstones lying around the top 12. We call it the control zone for a reason. But I'll always really like calls that affirm my beliefs.
Well, the best call is the call you make. So let's see what Haley Duff has here. rolls away. So with the roll away and out of the rings, Danielle has a choice here. Tie game, playing 6.
Yeah, you don't really want to peel the guard right now, do you?
No, I was just thinking, do you peel and give the blank up? Probably not. You want to force here, don't you?
Yeah, Danielle has hammer.
Oh my God! See,
So
look at me go.
she would like to force herself to 2.
Multiple.
2 points would be nice, I think. Yeah.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So they're talking about drawing to the back of
Just
the
the
rings. I love this call.
It's
I
really
think
great.
you complicate things if you go around the center. You can.
You have her back button. You give a freeze away.
Same reason we didn't love the hit and roll to the back forefoot in the 4th end.
Yeah.
That ended up being what cut them down to just the 2 points, just the measly 2 points.
The measly. Quick update. St. George forced in 6. So we got a 4-4 game on sheet 1.
These are some good curling games.
Yeah. And you were saying the winner of our sheet gets black? Team Christina Black?
Winner of our sheet plays black. Winner of sheet 1, the St. George Quillian game, plays Morrison.
Team Morrison, I was chatting with them earlier. Heading to the Stubborn Goat for dinner.
Ooh, good choice.
So if you're
Local.
a curling fan and you're not listening or not here, might as well go to the Stubborn Goat. Some good live music.
We would love them to go to any Murphy Hospitality group.
There you go.
Restaurant?
Good sponsor plug. We love that.
And on that vein, I don't know if the boats are still in the water, like the Harbor Queen and things like that, but that's all part of the Murphy group of companies. Murphy Hospitality.
So we have a chance here as Haley Duff delivers, looking for a draw to the, we say, pretty much the T line here to make it good, I think.
Yeah, you can see the goal of Team Henderson. If they really wanted to play defensively, they could hit that back one.
Hit the open one.
It's the 6th end. They really want to force or get the single. We got a dance upstairs, Alan.
I was going to say, something's going on. Hopefully the bang is not coming through, but that is a lovely shot. Haley Duff made that very good, and Danielle, no hesitation. Broom is down for the peel.
Yeah, now it's time to make sure you score, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of that, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Steel Subaru, sponsor of the men's competition. Neon Train. Rob Beliveau, sponsor of the women's competition. Our partner sponsors include the Curling Store, and fun fact, I'm now friends with Scott on Facebook.
Oh,
yeah, big update in my life. Scott and I are friends on Facebook. Including other partner sponsors include Crombie Reet, the Murphy Hospitality Group, PEI Brewing Company, and our supporting sponsors include Stanhope Simpson and Stu Sells Realty. So the peel is made, and the guard's going back up, Selena?
Yep, I think game plan is set here for the next couple shots for the two teams. Henderson looking to protect the situation. Inglis, they want access to the forefoot. So
access to the pin. I mean, that was a great shot by Haley Duff.
Fair. So for Robin Monroe here, third on Team Henderson. Halfway guard.
I like the halfway guard.
Coming a little tight, I think. Just needed to stop now, fighting that center line.
I think that does enough, Selena, no? You might try to make a play on the yellow to open up that back red. Like red-yellow combination here.
I think they're lined up too nicely. Look how good that looks for red.
Yeah.
They're close enough you can get action. I just think you would really not like to, well, I guess if you stuff, it's your own stone, buried.
Double nose is really good.
Yeah.
Really hard, but really good. 3/4, I like throwing the out turn on the hits. I would see 3/4.
You're an out turn fan in general, or you just mean here?
I'm a big out turn guy just because I always slide tight and I can pop it back better. in turns for draws, out turns for hits.
Out of necessity.
So we're going to have to learn about each other for Windsor.
Windsor.
Yeah, we're going to... Adam, you want to play Windsor with us? Windsor? You're in? Mixed.
It's typically in February.
It's in February. Adam's in. The ice maker.
He will have recovered with enough sleep after this tournament and provincials in January.
Sufficient time to recover
for January.
Adam and the whole ice making team has been doing a fantastic job all week. I mean, it's a monumental effort to keep the ice playing as well as it has. I mean, we're seeing 15 seconds to draw here, Selena. Like, just phenomenal conditions.
Exactly. I thought she'd play the guard again here. We're still third stones, and
I mean, hit the open to sit 2? Can you? If you can't,
it's tough because if you miss this and there's any access to the 4-foot, you're leaving the option for a potential of 3 for Team Inglis.
I quite like the card, and I think that's what the broom's down for.
So they'll put another one up there. Once again, looking for halfway.
Sweepers are down here.
Nice for the same player to throw the shot twice if you have the opportunity to. Should finish nicely. All on its own. Just nibbles that center line.
Very nice. I can tell you, Selena, I know you can hear this, the East Coast party's in full swing upstairs.
I'm just trying to figure out what's making the noise.
I don't know. Shinova is playing the Celtic tunes.
Yeah, there might be one of those floor drums.
Box drum, yeah.
We've got it down here. It sounds a little more like a hammer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Say it like it is.
Sounds travel down, not up. We're hearing everything that's happening upstairs.
Oh, connected with the top 12 and just missed the stone on the button. So now, interesting.
Ooh, do you
Down
like
to
a
skips.
little Christmas tree action?
I love this.
We like a little Christmas tree action? Okay.
I love a Christmas tree. For those that might not know, what's a Christmas tree, Alan?
Ooh, well, as a non-Nova Scotian,
You had to learn?
as someone who moved here from BC, I was taught about the Christmas tree when I came here.
It's
someone,
international now.
Oh, you hear it all over the place. Someone made people at home may know. Colleen Jones.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Made the Christmas tree famous, getting a little stagger on your guard, your middle stone, and your back stone, so there's no easy double. That's how I was taught.
And it looks like ornaments on the descending.
Looks like ornaments. I love that.
Branches of a Christmas tree.
There we go. There we go. So, Colleen has been around this weekend. Don't know if she's here tonight. Haven't seen her yet. But with Luke playing,
She's probably watching Luke.
I imagine she's here somewheres.
I think Luke's still out there. There he is.
In a spot of trouble he is, though. Down a couple. Needs to draw a full 8-foot here for a single. Back on our sheet, Fay Henderson, I think, looking for the Christmas tree.
She's throwing it. Top 8-foot. Would really like to outcount the back 12-foot Inglis stone, especially if she's planning on leaving a piece of the red stone, the shot stone, open. This might be over curling, though.
It's close. LI on curling is really good.
Looks quite good. I think that's pretty darn good.
Might have overcurled by an inch.
Yeah, just a tad. Danielle's calling the freeze. This has to be perfect. And even if it is perfect, Faye can just lock one on the top and it's a force.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
For Team Inglis, they would like to preserve their ability to score here.
You're kind of on the eye end of curling, which had opened up this draw. If you were kind of like half a rock over,
Yeah.
I don't know if this shot's there.
Because of that. So I'm a little bit person to put down.
I mean,
Straight freeze.
yeah, to your point, if Danielle makes this good, I mean, Fay just locks it on, and then the scoring area is negligible to get your second.
You can tell it's getting late. I was going to put a stopwatch on this, and I opened my clock or my.
It's time for the alarm. There we go.
No, sorry, I opened my calculator,
Oh, even better. Just
and then I
plus
couldn't
one,
remember.
Plus one.
I couldn't remember.
Uh-oh. So here we go.
Anyway, let's see.
Danielle Inglis with her first here in end number 6.
Top button.
This is a pretty cold draw to the button. I don't think they want to move the redstone.
No, you'd want to stay right there, wouldn't you?
So, and there's still sort of flirting with the two options of trying to score or trying to blank.
14-6.
That's a good time. Should be close.
Oh, they don't want to bounce.
And that does bounce.
Oh,
Hair low.
it's awfully close to good, and unfortunately, not good.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's
not
no
good.
other.
No, I mean, that
You
was
know,
a-
and it's so close, and it just ends up being
for Danielle,
like,
that was an all or nothing.
Yeah.
You had to make it, and just that little bounce. Now, if Fay can get 7/8 low, you're able to sit frozen on the pin, and I don't even know if Danielle can score.
Better than the steal for sure.
We had our rock crafting with our partners.
That's right, there's an extra rocks. Same position as.
Here's Fay Henderson with her last without hammer in end number 6. That's tight.
Oh, out of her hand.
She's
She
been tight on her
just-
out turns a couple times tonight. This is Katie McMillan.
Oh, she got it off the line.
Look at that, backing
Katie.
it up. Wow.
But actually 20 guard.
What a sweep.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't think that was made out of her hand.
Guard shot rock.
My goodness.
Add another one that
What a sweep.
That was on the line.
Like there.
That was a little fist bump from the skip, but that might be a full hug upstairs after the game.
Well swept, Katie.
Wow. I thought that was on the guard out of her hand.
Yeah, like the
The yellow guard.
yellow guard.
I thought that was on the, well, if it made by the yellow guard, I thought it was on the red. Like I didn't think that was made. What a sweep.
Yeah. It still like took its time there.
always one or two a game where you're so close to the end of losing every rock, you're jamming them one into the other.
So that actually over curled. We're
did over-curl.
celebrating the sweep because it got by.
Saved it.
The goal was for Danielle not to have a shot, but she does. She has the button available. This is
Still
the
has to make it,
exact
though.
same shot here.
Still has to make it. And this is hanging.
Sweepers didn't want to touch it. This looks hot.
The heavy, clean curl
Oh, that's really
dump.
heavy.
Oh no. And that is going to be a steal of 3 for Team Henderson.
So we're going to go to the break, but 7-4 is now the score for Henderson.
Be back in a minute for N7. Hello and welcome back to the 1824 Stu Sells Halifax Classic. My name's Alan Ehrenholtz. I'm here with Selena Thompson. We have a absolutely fantastic game between Fay Henderson and Danielle Inglis. There's a big steal of 3. Danielle just a little bit heavy in end number 7.
That's a huge
end number
steal.
6.
Yeah.
Now we're in end 7. This is Fay Henderson, supported by Katie McMillan at lead, Haley Duff at second, Robin Monroe at third, Lisa Davey and Clancy Grandy joining us here behind the glass. And I guess we're looking to just come in and keep it simple here.
Yeah, that end started out really nicely. For Team Inglis, they drew to the back of the house to sit 2, and it was all set up by a wonderful come around. I think that would have been, who threw that?
For
Clarissa, that draw to the back 4-foot.
Yep.
So
Here we go. Down
Team
3.
Henderson. Yeah. Well, not down 3.
Well,
Henderson up 3.
Henderson up 3. Cassandra DeGroot now throwing. Down 3, looking for a corner guard to set up their multiple.
Yes, oftentimes in the 7th you're not wanting to score, but in this case I think for Team Inglis they're really going to need to get at least their 2 and then steal.
Do you ever I guess you try to get your multiple here,
You could blank.
but if it's not on, you audible to the blank when you have the chance, hey?
Yeah, there's always a chance with the 5 rock rule to get that 3 points in the last end. You're either scoring 2, steal. You could try and score 3 here and steal, but you're always generally looking at a steal when you're down 3 this late in the game.
Do steal isn't impossible.
Not impossible.
That's completely reasonable with the 5 rock rule. This is Katie McMillan. On the other side, we're talking about how Danielle Inglis scores points. But for Fay Henderson, they're just looking to keep this open, clean, simple, play into the rings, remove yellow stones, don't give up a 4.
Yeah, they want 4 would be a worst case
4 would be bad.
scenario
4 would be really bad.
for Team Henderson. So key thing, and a very nice first couple of stones there from Katie. Above the tee line, on the center line, just ideal start to the end.
I think they're going to draw a field here. Both results are okay for them. Like they would rather take one.
The East Coast party is in full swing.
Can really hear it.
I don't know if the people on the stream can hear us. Let us know, but we can definitely hear upstairs is in full swing.
I think we just saw it's a game of steals over there on the Thompson-Tremblay game.
Was it another steal?
Tremblay just missed a nose hit for the single and gave up a steal of 2.
Was it 2?
So Thompson was down 2 without and now leads 2 without, and haven't had hammer the whole time.
My goodness. Haven't had hammer since the...
Not that I'm paying attention over there.
Yeah, I mean, you should be. Fair enough. Other updates that we're seeing, Purcell was forced in 6. They're now down 4-3. Steele with hammer playing 7. I believe it's still 4-4 over on sheet 1.
That second rock from Cassandra, still a guard, eh? Nice tight, yeah.
Yeah. Double corner.
Double corner.
We like that.
Here's a classic 5 rock rule setup.
This is the setup, isn't it? This is right out of the book, the strategy book.
Brophy's not thrilled.
Yep. Okay.
Big hit and roll. Move the guard. Peel. All good for now.
They might have liked, I know that the peel's good, they might have liked to keep the shooter
Absolutely.
as a corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Faye is going to be pretty quick to start peeling these guards now.
Yeah. Where do you get your 2? Like, I do think a 2 is enough. It's not great. You'd love it more, but like a 2 is enough. You go get your steal and 8, steal and 9. big hill to climb, but theoretically possible.
Are we doing the curler math? What are the odds? It's low, but not impossible.
So we're just hearing on the stream, Selena. Sound quality is elite.
Oh, wonderful.
So not only
Thanks,
can they
everybody.
hear us, but the stream is hearing the East Coast party.
Well, if it makes you sad that you're not here, maybe you'll come next year.
So the East Coast party in the background apparently enhances the whole viewing experience on the stream.
Oh, I love that.
So we're here for it. They know it's happening. Even if you're not here, you can, I guess, feel the East Coast party through
The
the
energy,
stream.
yeah.
We love it. Calissa Daly looking for the straight come around here, I think.
Okay, linesman.
Yeah, Team Inglis, they have the guard. They need to use it.
They have it momentarily. It might not be there much longer.
Still good. Play the weight.
It could go, yeah.
Deeper here. Just a little bit.
It's been every shot made this end so far, which is a treat.
It's been pretty good.
It's been a well-played game overall. Just,
Yeah.
that was an uncharacteristic miss in the last end from Danielle after having just thrown it on her first.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking for updates too, Alan. A blank in the St. George Quillian game. They're tied.
Oh, there is. Yeah.
After 7, it was a blank in 7.
So Killian will have
with
hammer.
Yep.
Coming home in 8.
And Steele versus Purcell. Steele with the big steal in the 4th to lead 4-2. Purcell blanked the 5th and was forced to a single in the 6th. They trail without hammer. Steele with hammer leading 4-3, playing 7.
Purcell playing with 3. Owen on a plane to St. Catharines
Yes.
for mixed nationals. Scott Zachary guaranteeing me before the game he had enough energy to continue to sweep all the stones by himself. But wondering if Scott, Ryan, obviously putting a shift in, maybe getting a touch tired. Second game, they only had an hour off.
And Purcell, they do have a five-man team, but Adam McEachran must not be around this weekend.
No, Adam's going to mixed nationals.
Oh, he's
He's on the team. He's going to mixed nationals.
I forgot that he was on that team.
Yeah, it's Owen, Adam, Jen, and Christina.
Yeah.
So you got 2
I
from
forgot
team.
that Adam was on it.
2
Okay,
from
sorry,
Team
Adam.
Black's 5-person team and 2 from Owen Purcell's 5-person team.
My bad.
And I was invited to sub for none of them. Still upset about it.
Oh, that's a nice one there. Oh, watch where the shooter rolls. They really wanted to keep that as a corner guard.
Rolled a bit big on them, didn't it?
Oh, it looked so good, and then just the overroll.
So you
At 2
nose
points.
here. Tough to get a multiple. Really tough to get a multiple now.
Sound alarm. Clean. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he rolled a
That 2 points, or I don't think 3 points is in play for Inglis, and 2 is,
A tough 2. A tough 2.
yeah. So it's just salvaging.
Do you freeze on the high red and hope the peel jams?
You could. It's just such a
Instead-
tough shot, and
Yo,
if you bump it and they remove, then you have a hard double. So
Yeah.
this is their chance to kind of get at a blank.
Yep. Fair enough. Hit and roll on top? Or are we just trying to make the double?
I think the call was the double, but if it overcurls the hit and roll,
Yep. Hard. Yep.
another rock that the needs to.
there we go. I think Danielle can get that out.
Yep. There you go.
Nice shot.
Blanks
Nice
on.
shot from Kira.
Very nice shot.
It depends.
Yeah. I mean, you want to try and get over here.
So for Team Henderson, they're fine with a blank. They are okay to go home up 3.
Yep. Absolutely.
So this will be just the nose hit from Fay as we're already on to skip stones in the 7th.
There we go. I mean, has some. I mean, into second stones even was setting up. There were stones in play, but the weight starts coming down and the angles are right and the end's over. Really, and it doesn't take long.
I'm sure there are still some tickets left for brunch tomorrow, Alan.
There must be.
What do you think? There's a Hungry Man plate. There's a waffles with bacon.
I'm a big breakfast burrito guy.
They have a breakfast burrito.
I know. I will be here. And I don't know. Are you calling the game tomorrow at 10 in the morning?
I will not be here tomorrow.
Oh, no.
I will be watching from afar.
I'm almost a little jealous. Pretty sure I'm calling a game tomorrow at 10. So whoever is in it, whether it's Christina or whoever wins on our sheet, whether it's Morrison, whoever wins on sheet 1, or one of the men's teams, I'm excited to be back at 10 a.m. And that's Sunday brunch. It does sound very
good.
tempting. It sounds very tempting.
I bet you could come a little early and get your brunch before the game.
Oh,
look at that roll.
Do
you think Danielle...
that's as good as you can make it.
Or Fay... Sorry, do you think Danielle... Danielle made the perfect roll. Do you think Fay would ever freeze? I think she's got to try the hit. The freeze seems too risky.
Do you ever just nose on the guard?
I think that's too far over. You risk jamming or sliding your thrown rock out of bounds.
I guess there's a small likelihood you could jam chip, but it's risk free. You're never giving up a 3 with it, are you?
Yeah, but you're not giving up a 3 if you miss this too.
Fair enough. Your choice, what you're feeling to... You make the chase good, it's a single, all in control here for Team Fay Henderson. We're just getting to the pointy end of some of these games. Sheet 1, we're a couple stones away. And in third stones there on sheet 1. Sheet 8.
Oh, can the sweepers hold this? Sorry to interrupt, Alan.
Oh, you're all good?
Ooh,
well done. Out-turn shot. I was thinking that was an intern all day.
Oh, it was an intern. Yeah. It really curled inside out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That went then.
Yeah.
Wow.
That almost touched the guard.
Wow.
Or the whatever that rock is. I don't know if I can call it a guard.
Yeah, no kidding. So, nose for the... No, we're looking for the blank.
Blank.
The blank. All good. Looks like a blank is setting up on in end 7 on sheet 4. And on sheet 1, they're still playing at 8, but someone's going to have to score.
Tie game.
Someone's going to have to want to win.
And the blank is made. We will go to 8 with the score. No change. 7-4. Henderson leads. Catch you in a few.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
welcome back after Danielle Inglis takes the single in 7.
So close, Alan. She blanked.
Oh, she blanked. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. We were just talking about
Alan's paying attention to a few too many games, giving everybody the update.
I'm a shot behind on my phone. I got the.
That's why there's 2 of us
the live
here.
chat going on. And I'm looking at my phone here. Shot behind. My apologies, folks. It is a blank. Danielle Inglis down 3 with hammer, playing 8. Thank you, Selena. Appreciate that.
Got you covered.
I'm also trying to pay attention to sheet 8 for you and look at Kendall Thompson. Following this in, Mike Brophy gets it. Oh! Just rubs off the backside of a red.
They're up 2 without.
And
just missed a very close draw tap.
And so anyways, we'll keep you updated on what's going on the other sheets here, because sheet 1 is also almost finished up. But we're playing 8 on sheet 2. Fay Henderson up 3. Danielle Inglis with hammer looking to tie the game or win with a 4 spot and force the extra.
Yeah, 4 is going to be a tough number to come by. They don't show up easily, and they really don't show up easily when you're in the last end of a game.
They don't show up easily when you're up 3. And you know you're up 3, not like me. You get confused. Faye can really elect to keep this open, keep this simple, make it really hard on Danielle to find spots to hide Yellowstones.
Katie McMillan started us off with a very nice first stone there for the Henderson Red Rock, top 4 foot. Katie's been setting the ends up really nicely.
She really has.
Especially the second half of this game with those high house stones. No doubt here, we've got a corner guard from Team Inglis. They want this to be halfway, maybe a little better.
Do you play the second corner on the same side, or do you split it?
I'm so torn on that call. The double corner on the same side is very tough to do perfectly. It leaves a double peel often.
Yep.
But in this case, too, where the guard is halfway, it's really hard to double corner. So I feel like you would need the other side.
And even if you split them, you have to get the depth the same. As soon as you're starting to split the depth, there might be a double peel as well.
Yep. There's not a great... Yeah, you hate having to throw 2 corner guards.
You hate being down 3.
Yes.
Really nice.
Another nice one.
Yeah, really nice. Danielle electing to split them.
Oh, shoot. Have I screwed that up? Yep. Okay. Fixed it.
Thank you for running the laptop here. Selena's been a fantastic partner all evening, keeping me in check, making sure I don't say anything too unhinged, running the score, running the stones, keeping me understanding where the game is.
Alan,
just a fantastic
you've
person.
held your own.
I don't know about that.
You're the trivia master. What would we do if we didn't have obscure curling trivia?
What would we do?
I got the answer right.
You did get the answer right, which is really impressive. My BC friends are impressed with you. They were impressed.
Yeah, but then you...
I did trick you. That was on me. We sent you away from the right answer.
Well, there's your answer for the corner guards.
Yeah, we have even corner guards. Can't
Nicely
double peel
placed.
that. Can't double peel that.
Can't do anything now. It's still free guard zone, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this is in the book. You throw the center, don't you?
You throw the center. I think pretty tight they would want this. Maybe not so tight that
Broom length?
a hit would roll in.
Yeah.
Yeah, broom length or a little better.
Just a little better.
We got a very tense situation over on sheet 8 in the men's game. It's our closest game that we're
focusing. Well, I mean,
watching.
sheet 1 is tied coming home. That's pretty tight, too.
I just can't see it.
You have.
This one's coming in. It works okay. That's not the end of the world. They might have actually called that. We don't know here because we can't hear.
3/4 high side with a 6-5. Make the triple and roll.
Yeah, that's definitely there.
It's definitely there.
We're hitting the. If you're Team Henderson right now, you are hitting the rest of this end.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we're playing the inter. We're just straight drawing. We're not moving the reds yet. Interesting. Over on sheet 8, you have Felix Asselin has jumped in to help with the commentary.
Superstar
Felix didn't have the best weekend.
No.
Lovely friend of the tournament.
And defending champion.
Friend of the tournament, has been here.
I think every year.
I think every year.
Most, if not all.
Most, if not all. But also, almost always only 3 people.
Yes, last year and this year.
Poor Jean-Francois Trepanier. I don't know if I've ever seen him have a sweeping partner.
Not while he's been here.
Not here. Not here. The poor man.
No, in previous years he has, but just not the past 2 years.
Not. He has definitely had one before, but majority. They played with 3 a lot, that team.
Can we see who's starting now? Haley?
Haley Duff.
Can Haley see this? A must.
Oh, yeah.
She must. It's the call.
We're playing Hack Plus, board weight at this. This is all over the guard. It must be. Nope, straight by. The guard on the back one. Very nice. Well played by Haley Duff. So looking at sheet 8, Julien Tremblay scoring 3 in 8 to win a very tight game, 9-8 over Team Kendall Thompson. Selena, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, they were due for a score. You just hope it's not 3, but they played that last end really nicely.
3 times. Tight game.
Yeah, that's all they did, score 3.
They scored 3s. Kendall of the very historical and very lovely Duke Broom. We do love a Duke.
Yes.
I throw with the Duchess.
He'll never give that up.
No, I throw with the Duchess and I love it. It's my favorite, the hog hair. No, so I love seeing Kendall throw, but unfortunate result for Team Thompson there. Tremblay will be playing tomorrow morning against? Do we know?
I knew the answer.
We know
I think
the
it's
answer.
Moybrook.
Moybrook?
Yep.
Yeah, there we
Sam
go.
Moybrook, first seed.
Sam was here drinking some tea earlier, helping me out call the Greg Smith Purcell game. Lovely, lovely individual, lovely team.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Sam's.
Sam's a good guy. We're excited to watch them curl tomorrow morning.
So Tremblay, Moybrook, and the last end being played in the other men's game on the sheet, Purcell and Steele. Steele up, I think up 1 with hammer.
What happened with in 7?
Playing the
though?
8th.
7 was a blank?
I think a blank,
Oh,
yep.
7 was a blank. There it is.
And
Yeah.
winner of that set to play Young from Korea.
I've called 2 of their games. Just don't miss.
They don't miss.
They
Correct.
don't miss. They've been lights out the whole week. Except this morning, through 3 ends of play, Team Fleming, skipped by James Grattan, was up 4-1.
Let me guess, they came back and took the win, didn't
There's a
they?
big couple seals and 4 in there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, no, they turned her on in the second half of that game.
So in our game, we don't have any guards, but we're getting to a point in the end. We're on 3rd stones. And Team Inglis, they got to make a move on these stones on the center line.
Yeah.
Really important for Kira to keep her shooter. Oh, we have guards on the other side.
we do
I
have some
totally
guards.
missed those. And watch where
It's a
that
starting
red
point.
rolls.
Okay, you know what?
right.
That's pretty good. Right in the backing.
So Henderson's shot and second. Inglis is third and fourth, which is why you see Fay indicating maybe play the run here.
Could straight rip this yellow. Might be slightly easier.
I think there's a little bit of risk here, though.
Can't jam
You ever
ever.
catch your own, and then Danielle hits and rolls to sit 2. So I think it's okay to leave that situation over there. I prefer this.
Is straight rip okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Team Inglis has got to do a bit of work to get rid of those red stones biting the 8-foot.
We have another final. Laurie St. George on her last. A little bit tight. And crashing, and so Team Quillian picking up a win, and will be playing tomorrow against Morrison.
Quillian playing Morrison.
Yep. So Felix on the call, St. George joining him behind the glass.
We'll roll right over.
Heading upstairs to the East Coast party, I'm sure.
Obligatory post-game beverages, I think, warranted this.
If you're not here yet,
Evening here.
there are still opportunities to drink with some absolutely fantastic curlers. I guarantee you they'll be upstairs.
So Robin played the run, but it was awfully close, just missed, but opened up the
Drawing here?
3rd/4th shot stone.
No, this is
No,
like
it's
what
the hit.
hit on the top one.
Team Inglis has to deal with these 2 red stones, so they're going to save that one on the side.
For later.
Nose. Whoa. Okay, no roll.
Get this on the nose.
That's fine.
Decent spacing with all these.
Doubles
They
there.
will look for a double. The only issue is if you play it the way she first indicated,
jam.
worry if there's a jam on her own.
Yeah. Or on the red, which would be even worse. Playing it anyways. Trying to get the angles right.
I think she's playing the other side, the out turn. So
The out turn, are we playing the out
decently
turn?
thin.
This way, pretty thin.
Maybe a little less than half a rock will do it. Go into the side of the yellow over there.
But a third? Yeah, I like that.
And how quickly we got to skip stones here in the 8th end.
Here we are, Fay Henderson, up 3, looking to close this game out. Looks tight again.
She looks like she's sliding so tight on those, and she does get it set out a little bit so sweeper can hold it. But that one
Ooh.
over the top, and did it promote yellow to shot over the red?
Do you need to play on the yellow?
No, red still shot.
Yeah, so you need to play on the
It's
yellow.
time. Yeah.
Like 3/4 low, split them up a bit, and hope you get a flash.
I think so, yeah. Even like big weight, 2/3, the yellow should stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And your shooter would roll to the center. You need a good shot, and then you need Fay Henderson to miss a double.
Straight mid. Well, she doesn't have to make a double, does she? She just has to make one yellow go away.
Then Danielle will have a
Does Danielle have hammer?
shot,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness, I keep forgetting these things.
Yeah.
My goodness. We're gonna have to call 9. Holy.
I'm seeing it with
Danielle's
potentially.
in. Oh
There
my
could
goodness.
be. Yeah.
Oh, if you're
The chance
Danielle
is
Inglis,
here.
the chance is there. 2/3 low. Spread these out as much as possible.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
I would be playing the out turn at this, though, just to
Super straight.
control
Yeah.
what everything does, not have too many rocks spinning.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. Maybe I need to throw a little bit more.
A little bit of debate here. Best way to make this.
We're leaving a double somewhere. Yeah.
You hit this yellow quite thick, you're not going to lose it. It's close enough to the red.
You'd have to go very thin to lose it over the top. Like, it would be impressive. So here's Danielle Inglis.
This is a big shot. They'll need to sit 3 after this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll be an open hit for the game.
There you go. I was just ahead of myself.
Correct.
Thanks, Selena. Appreciate you. This is close.
Yeah. Well. Yes, straight.
Watch this roll. Oh, nicely done. That is as good as you probably could have made that shot.
That's a tough double.
I think you got to hit the this one first.
Yeah, and see if you can move it.
Because it's not very far. And even if your shooter, I don't know if you can ever get your shooter to roll on top. They're dead even. You're going into the side of it.
On top, I don't think on top's there, but
no.
Can you do just enough to get that yellow out of the rings?
That is the plan. So this is a big, I think you got to hit more than half a rock, Alan. They're a little too far away for a half rock to work.
Yeah, 2/3 with massive. Yeah.
Yeah, this will be a heater. Open my calculator again
to
instead
remember,
of my stopwatch.
Make sure yellow goes. Don't pop this right by. That'd be bad. Make sure yellow goes.
Hit a rock.
Now Fay's been tighter side of the broom all day. And this is similar.
Let's see. Get some motion on that yellow. Oh!
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Very good effort from Fay Henderson. Very close to making that double. Like you could have been a millimeter thinner, maybe got it.
That's as close as you could get without making that shot.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden.
The three's on.
All of a sudden. Danielle Inglis has a nose hit to tie this game up after 8 and take it to an extra end.
Danielle Inglis looking for the 3 spot here. Nose hit, hair low, hair high. Does it with maybe a 10 or a 10-5.
Same way. Yep.
Broom down, close to daily. Heavy
Going
clean.
hard.
No panic though.
Oh, that looks good.
So we have to call another end.
Wonderful.
It is 7-7 after 8. Danielle Inglis brought it back. Fay Henderson will have hammer in the extra.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
So, we still have 2 sheets on here. Our sheet, 7-7 in an extra. Sheet 4, we have, and I'm trying to see through some bodies here, Selena, so maybe you can help me out.
4-3 for steel. With hammer.
With hammer. So that's a pretty good position to be.
I need a
There's a chance that one could go.
We might be having extras on this.
There's a chance.
It has been fantastic. Selena, thank you for calling the game here. Looking forward to this extra. The energy down here in the lounge, absolutely fantastic. There's so many people here on a Saturday night enjoying their Saturday evening with us at the Halifax Curling Club and the East Coast party upstairs. I'm excited to join in about 18 minutes.
We'll see how fast these teams can play this extra end, the 9th end. After a very nice end to the 8th from Team Inglis. It wasn't looking so hot for them early on, but they held on tight.
Being down 3, even with is a tough position to be.
Right over, go.
So looking for a center guard here. Gets to that center line, so that is not tickable. It is in the no-tick zone, whichever you prefer. And so Katie McMillan being asked to come right around here.
And we'll see more of the same. Team Inglis, they're going to want rocks in play. They want to clog things up. Team Henderson, the opposite.
So, earlier today we had a couple trivia questions about Clancy Grandy.
So you're going to change it up.
No, we're gonna give Clancy a quick shout out. Member of the Vancouver Curling Club. I have a few Vancouver Curling Club members listening on the stream, saying they are supporting potentially Team Henderson here because of their association with Clancy. So, yes, they're 4 hours behind. It's only 7 p.m. on the West Coast. But want to give a shout out to Sonia, Dushan, and the gang out of Vancouver Curling Club paying attention, listening on the stream. So thank you, Vancouver Curling Club.
I hope you've got some East Coast tunes on in the background.
We would love to hear
We
that.
have them. I
We
hope you do
definitely
at
have
home.
them. We definitely have them.
Got to get some Rankin family going.
There we go. Some people that have unfortunately had to deal with me throwing stones.
I
they've
can
had-
see why they haven't followed you here to play curling with you.
They're like, oh, Alan's going to the East Coast. We're going to leave him there. So, a couple of centers. Katie McMillan looking for another come around here.
That second center guard, little off.
Line's good, you can go.
So sets up a double peel in the future. Can't hit it yet though. Katie's got to play the come around. This one looks good if the weight's good. Needs to curl and stop.
Very nice.
It's a nice one.
Top button.
Top button. She won't like her first, the back foot
No.
footstone.
That's
Better than a guard.
better than a guard.
I was out tapping a hair.
But here's the tap call.
Roll on, or just straight tap? No, on the
Straight
red.
tap.
Yeah.
Just make that little pocket. You know that Team Henderson's going to go and peel the guards after this. They really can't afford to play into the rings. They're just going to have to clean up.
Yeah.
Get home. Get line.
This one looks tight. Right out of Callissa's hand. They're working hard to keep it straight. The
Brunton,
weight's good. It could get by.
Brunton and DeGroot working hard. Heads down. Very close. Oh,
A wick.
just rubs off the backside, eh?
Great effort from the sweepers. I think the weight would have been close, maybe
Yep.
just freeze, but
Yep.
just tight/light.
And this will be the only game playing in 9. Colson Steele, I think, picking up a point there in end 8 and beating Team Purcell there. Owen somewhere in St. Catharines, maybe watching, maybe not. But Colton Steele.
At least keeping up to the scores.
Colton Steele off to the semifinals, semifinals tomorrow morning.
Good luck to Team Steele. Good luck to Team Purcell, Owen, Christina, Jen, and Adam. Why do I forget that Adam's on that team? Sorry, Adam, again.
Adam's a pretty forgettable guy.
Oh, Adam's a nice guy.
He's always great. We love Adam.
Good luck at Mixed Nationals representing Nova Scotia. We're all going to be cheering you on.
100%. Adam, #1 soundbite every time he's been to the Stu Cells.
Oh, and
Oh,
so
he's a big-
So you didn't get anything this weekend.
No, Adam's a big soundbite guy. Him and Owen, yes, absolutely.
It's also tempting to throw it. Even if you make it, they have that double right back.
So we had
If
Fay asked Haley to go after that tighter guard, which I think was nice. Just got a little thin, popped
Right.
it over to the side, and the shooter rolled out.
Right.
So an interesting situation left here. Not a lot of room to get into that button area.
You gotta throw
for
some
Team
weight,
Inglis.
eh? To like
Playing with
stay thick enough to keep your shooter.
Yeah, and I think you can only come out at the out-turn way. There's no room on the in-turn side.
No. Yeah.
So it looks like a control weight. Everybody has different signals for that. But the tummy is typically control.
We don't know where we're
Is
at.
that your...
I like tummy. Tummy is control. Some people go on the arm, and I don't know. Arms are
That's
weird.
what I do. I go on the arm.
So is it elbow?
There's like your hand.
Yeah, what's
and then
hand?
your elbow.
What's hand?
Depends. So for us, it's a 10-5.
That's a 10-5.
Yeah.
And elbow is 10. And then shoulder
9-5.
9-5. Okay. So, as we discuss communication on the ice, that was a little thin.
Little
We moved some reds to
ticky on the yellow and
Oh, did we
the
hit?
red.
Oh, we hit
Yeah,
the
got the front one.
no.
Yeah, that's going to favor Team Henderson because the shooter didn't stick around.
Yeah. Needed to stick that shooter, didn't you?
So this is the peel. Haley won't want to leave her shooter. Certainly doesn't want that Yellowstone to stick around. Got to go hard.
Straight jam. Shooter rolls away, though.
And we are halfway through this extra already.
Center guard. Hope for a miss.
Yeah, no real choice.
Yeah. Halfway. There are jams both ways. Just not good ones.
Yeah, the shots 1 and 2 are Henderson. They're at the back of the rings, probably not in play. But if there's a pick or something that has to be made, those are important that they're shot.
Absolutely.
So they'll want this halfway to tight, knowing that it'll get peeled away. But there's some shrapnel around. You could get an unlucky jam. Have to be careful with the peel.
You're really hoping for that now, aren't you?
Trying to go under, so hit this thick. 2/3.
Just get it right at this point. Even though you're up with hammer, you have the advantage. You still have to make all these shots. You have to make them right. Don't put your skip at a
This is looking
disadvantage.
thin. Now they might go over the top. Oh, got
just
under.
stick
Oh,
it
that's
up.
a lot. She got away with that way more than I thought she could.
Just enough.
Yeah. Yeah, couldn't have hit it any thinner, really.
No, not really. Backside of that yellow gets really close to the reds, and then you're on the situation you want to be at all. So, Kira Brunton looking to have that center guard go back. Again, hoping for a miss here. Henderson with hammer, feeling they have the advantage.
Yep, there's a level of comfort when you don't have anything on the button for your opponents and no guard out front.
Yeah.
And ultimately, they're going to be looking at only one of the two, I think.
Most likely.
And this one coming a little deep.
So what do? You make the double?
Yeah, I don't think it changes much. It's just the double is more available now. It wouldn't have been available before. But I don't think you have to call it specifically. You just don't want to nose this. Wow, sweeping really affected that just now. That was across the line, and a little sweep just took it back.
Yeah.
Actually under curled, but that's okay. They'll be happy with that.
Yeah, that's keep the front open, I think, if you're Henderson. Don't give Danielle anywhere to hide.
I think Danielle's thinking, oftentimes when you need to steal, you want to sit 2.
Yeah.
So she could play a guard. It's probably going to get peeled, and then she'd have this freeze. So she's figuring, okay, if I do this now and Fay hits, I'll have to make it again.
Right. Make it again, feel good about it. I think the best situation is you get the jam, right? Like you somehow entice Henderson to pop this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe roll off.
Yeah.
Leave the yellow in the rings, something like that.
Yeah. You're asking a lot.
You need a miss.
You need a pretty big one.
Yeah. It's tough when you don't have a guard. Just unfortunate how the end turned out for Team Inglis.
Yeah. 3/4 high. Freeze, shot stone. Really good, though. Will make Henderson think about what to do next.
Yeah, and with changing ice conditions, you never know. Like if Fay has to throw a draw in her last, you really never know what can happen.
Really never know. Going early?
Sweepers seem to like it. It doesn't look like it's light. They know it'll grind a bit.
Down.
Oh, that's really slowing down and curling. Oh my goodness, that looked like it would glide a lot more than that, but we're in the 9th end, so good call by the sweepers.
Just come down a bit, and
is Fay going to be upset if she clips a red on the way by?
probably
Maybe not.
as long as you get rid of this yellow, aren't you? Throw a bundle of 8 and make the yellows disappear. So, here we are, end number 9.
The big 9th.
Opportunity for Fay Henderson to shut it down. Haley Duff, broom down.
It's moving. Want to keep this straight. They'd love to lose the shooter. There it goes.
Pretty good.
No mistake. So only one option here for Danielle Inglis, and that is another freeze.
She just threw this. We'll look to make it better. It's the only option.
She's had
3/4.
one chance at it. Yeah, same idea.
3/4 high. Sit shot. As bird as possible. Fay Henderson just throwing peel, make her throw the draw.
Let's see if they can lock this one right on that back. 8, back 12, rock. On the left.
Guiding this down. It should be really close.
Still gotta move.
Needs it to sit now. Oh, got a little bounce.
Oh, just that little bit.
Fay Henderson really quick to indicate the hit. No point in drawing.
Negative ice.
You've got your, yeah, she really slides at it and then sets her rocks.
Especially on this out turn. We've seen that all game.
Yeah. So it all comes down to this, a nose hit for the win and a place in the semifinals against Christina Black. Christina Black's team.
Christina Black's team. Without Christina Black and without the 5th, Jen Baxter. Here's Fay Henderson. Oh, not negative ice, playing the intern.
Looks good.
Close. Wow, very nice. So it'll be Fay Henderson picking up a win over Danielle Inglis. My name's Alan Ehrenholtz. I'm here with Selena Thompson. Selena, thank you very much.
Thank you, Alan.
It's been so much fun tonight. Looking forward to the rest of the weekend. We're here at the Halifax Curling Club. It is the East Coast party tonight. She Nova upstairs playing the Celtic tunes. Tomorrow morning, Sunday brunch for the semifinals.
Perfect.
We have Caesars, mimosas, and breakfast. You're welcome to join us. There's $25 tickets online. Selena, any closing thoughts?
Go to halifaxcurl.com and hope to see you tomorrow.
We hope to see you tomorrow. The trivia questions were all about Clancy Grandy, the coach of the winning team, Fay Henderson. My name's Alan Aaronholtz. Thank you to all of the volunteers that made this possible, and we will see you tomorrow.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.